Hello there. My name is David Boudreaux, and I am the author of the book, God's Marriage and Man's Divorce, Biblical Instructions for Contemporary Families. You know, as I've gone across the country talking about God's way of doing things, and it seems like, you know, one of the main things that I hear from people all the time is questions about the family. And I think the breakdown of the family unit is the number one reason why our country is in the mess that it's in. And we need to bring our country back to where it needs to be, our country back to God. But the best way to do that is to bring families back to God. And people don't seem to understand that the reason their families aren't working is because they haven't been following the instructions that God gave us on how to make a family work. And when I was growing up, we all thought that you would hear all the time, well, people make the excuse that, well, wives or husbands or daughters or sons don't come with instructions. Well, the fact of the matter is they did come with instructions. It was in God's Word, in the Bible. It was there the whole time. But when I was growing up, I didn't know that. And the rest of America doesn't know that. And the ones that may even be familiar with the idea have not studied the Bible enough to apply it to their lives. The reasons families drift away from God, and the reason families drift away from each other, and the situation that 1 out of every 2 marriages in America ends in divorce. And the breakdown of the family is the reason for the breakdown of the country. And the reason the family is breaking down is because we're not getting married, we're not living in a marriage, and we're not raising our children the way God tells us to do it. Well, instead of everybody having to dig through the Bible and come up with that information on their own, this book covers all of that information in an organized way. This is a Bible commentary on how to find the right mate, the proper way to get married, how your marital relationship should work. This is God's instructions for how to have a successful, godly, moral family. And if we can do that, then we can fix America. So I would like to invite you to purchase a copy of this book and start trying to live your life and have your family live the life that God expected us to live, and be successful in our families, be successful in our relationships and in our marriages and in our nation. Thank you for your attention.